Well, our world feels more divided than ever, politically, culturally, and even on our college campuses. The question is, how do we actually lower the temperature and bring people together in a meaningful way? Today, we're talking about that. Joining me now is Brent Hamacheck, a New York Times bestselling author, vice president and associate publisher at Human Events Media Group, and board member for Bridge Charities, which supports the Common Ground Campus program. This initiative is working directly with young people to build dialogue instead of division. Brent, thank you so much for being here. I mean, we've seen just how high the temperature has gotten in America's public square, tragically with what happened to the great Charlie Kirk. From your perspective, why is it so important to do this kind of work with young people on campuses right now?
Well, the reason to do it right now, and by the way, thank you for having me here, is the same reason it was important to do it a handful of years ago when my dear friend and colleague Stella started this program, and was fortunate enough to join in and help build it early days, and now supported through Bridge Charities. Look, we've seen for a very long time that we have been living in a binary world where people take one position or another position opposite it, and then they argue those two positions, losing track of the fact that we live in a world that needs to be built upon conversation and problem resolution and moving forward together constructively. Anything else leads you into an endless circle of fighting. And so the Common Ground Campus program has some very simple objectives: trying to get young people to engage constructively, think critically, and solve problems instead of argue about differences. And then finally, through community activities that it also does, have the students come together and work on something worthwhile. And by the time they're done, they always end up saying the same thing to us: we didn't realize how much we had in common until we spent time together. So that's the spirit. It's as needed now as it was before. It'll be needed even more tomorrow, or continue to be needed, perhaps I should say.
Yeah, Charlie believes so strongly in investing in the next generation. Do you see Bridge Charities and Common Ground Campus as carrying forward that same kind of vision, making sure young people are equipped to lead with conviction, but also with civility?
Well, interesting you mentioned Charlie. Turning Point USA was the first organization that supported the program, and we did our first event at the University of Georgia back in April of 2022. Charlie was a fan, and which was nice. And I think that the need is to make sure that while we're firing young people up with this desire to save America, that we're also inspiring them to think critically about how they do that, because you can't persuade others about your point of view, whatever it is, unless you get them to listen in the first place. And the only way to get them to listen to you is for you to be willing to listen to them. Mm-hmm. And so everything about this program is designed to create that sort of atmosphere. Don't tell people what you know or think. Ask them what they know and think. And very importantly, ask them why it matters to them. And if you can ask questions, and more importantly, actually care about the answers you're given, well, then you can find ways to reach people and perhaps persuade them eventually to come around to different ideas and values that you think are important.
Right. That's exactly what Charlie, as I hear you say this, it's exactly what Charlie Kirk was doing. Brent, we got to wrap, but give me the website where people can find more information.
Sure. Go to commongroundcampus.com, go to bridgecharity.com, and there is a Give, Send, Go page if you want to support the work of Bridge Charities. Anything anybody can do to help us be constructive would be constructive help.
Brent Hamacheck, thank you so much for that information. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.